Hello everyone, and this is a Uber's battle I had actually back in the summer on... I went on Serebee's Wi-Fi chat because I wanted to test out a custom set Deoxys Defense Forme, and this guy was like, yo, I'll do it. And he's actually known as Dragon something here on YouTube. I'll put the name in the descript. So, I leave with my red dragon, he leaves with par. Mew, he sets up his rocks, I go for the calm mind, then I set my reflect, thinking he's probably going to U-turn, and I probably predict that, and the song's actually going to be Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. So he goes out into Ditto, and he ice punches me. I'm like, yes for the reflect! And I go for the Dragon Pulse, knowing he's probably going to live that. Oh wait, no sash. Woohoo! So he goes out into Cage Bush and actually Shadow Sneaks me. And that, like, owns me. So then I go into my Deoxys, my custom form. It's Recover, Calm Mind, Cosmic Power, and Hidden Power Dragon. Yes, I know. It's just an experimental set. So, after I Cosmic Power, he switches out into Gara. And I was like, okay, that's random. So now my defenses are like, yeah! So my Reflect wears off, and then I'm just like, okay, I'll go for the Hidden Power Dragon, because he might whirlwind me out. Yeah, he does. He takes it like a beast, and whirlwinds me out. So he pulls out Palkia, and I'm just like, you know what's funny? I've never missed Thunder in a Wi-Fi battle yet. Knock on wood. Like that. Say, POW! But not until after he gets a screen up. So, as you can see, he must be running Timid max speed, because he goes for the Roost. And I think I went for another... No, I went for Spatial Rain and missed. I was like, maybe I'll get a critical hit. And I was thinking I'll probably Roost, which I was right. So, he Ice Beams me, and I take it pretty decently. And I go for another Thunder. And I'm thinking, okay, no Parahacks, nothing. Something has to start going, because this thing is going to wall me, and it's like, yes! Spatial Rain hits! Tomorrow, carry on. Doesn't really matter. Anywho. So I go for another Spatial Rend, and that actually hits, and I don't get a crit, and his Reflector is off, but it's like Ice Beam me, and I think I went for the Thunder. No, I went for a Surf. I think I might have ran out of Thunder Power Points, actually. He barely lives that Surf. I was like, God damn it! Sorry guys. Forgive me for that. So, he goes for the wrist, and I'm just like, oh, Spatial Rend! No crit. Actually, yeah, no crit, but that did a lot. See, a crit would have KO'd him. So he goes for another Roost. And I think I went for the Surf. Yeah, I think I ran out of Thunder Power Points. So that's why I'm like spamming Surf and Spatial Rend. So he goes for another Ice Beam, and now I'm like 2-hit KO. I'm gonna die next turn. So I go for another Surf, and he barely lives that one. I'm just like, good grief, man. So he Ice Beams me again. And that takes out my Palkia. So I'm like, alright, Mew won, let's go! And I think I went for the Shadow Ball, actually. And I do. I probably should have went for the Ice Beam, since Ice Beam has more power. And that actually does more than half to that thing. And I'm life orb, and he Shadow Sneaks me, and I'm like, oh, and I live. I'm like, yes, I lived. Of a man, Scaramouche, you do the fandango. Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening indeed. So I go for the Shadow Ball, and I get the special defense drop, but it doesn't kill him, and he U-turns me, and I'm just like, well, that was a useless special defense drop. So he goes back out into Gara, and I'm just like, go Groudon. And he sets up his Reflect again, and I'm just like, Shadow Claw. And he barely lifts it. I'm like, oh my god, this Lugia is like saying screw you to my entire team. It's just like, forget you. So he goes for another Roost, and I go for another Shadow Claw, because I don't carry Stone Edge on this thing. Beelzebub does a devil for a science for me. So he goes for another Roost, and I'm just like, I'm going to take you out soon. Have to. So you can go to Serebii and swallow my eye. So I go into Almighty 2 now after he whirlwinds my Groudon out. And I think I went for the Calm Mind here or not. I think, no, I actually go for an Ice Beam, I think. Yeah. I actually outspeed him because I knew he was gonna whirlwind me, and since whirlwind is -6 priority, so he pulls back out my Groudon, and I take more SR damage, and his reflector is off. But guess what? Doesn't really matter because he's gotta set it up again, and it's just like, OMG. But I actually get a crit, and it's like, woohoo! But not after that thing has wrecked my team. So that goes into Kumatora! And he Draco Meteors me, and I'm like, oh, how classic, how original. And that takes out my Groudon. I'm just like, nah. So I go back down to my Deoxys. And I think I went for the Cosmic Power as he switches back into Power. And I went for the Calm Mind, actually. And I think I probably should have him Power Dragon Deer, maybe. But I go for the Cosmic Power, and he goes for the what the fuck, boom! And just obliterates my Deoxys. Actually, I'm gonna live with 11 HP. Yeah, pretty nice there. At least I know I can take an explosion. So he goes back out to Kumatora and Draco Meteors my Deoxys. So I guess it's sort of a fail set. But then again, I didn't get the right circumstances to fully exploit it. And you're probably wondering why him Power Dragon as I go into my Almighty 2. Most of the Ubers is him Power Dragon. Him Power Dragon hits every Uber for neutral. So I take that Ice Beam like a champ. I go for the Calm Mind. And I think I might go for a Roost here on the next turn. I don't know. No, he switches and goes out into Gyra, his Mewtwo. And I do go for the Roost, and I'm like, I think I can take this next. He's like, I'm gonna go boom on you. I was like, I think I can live this. So he goes for the Ice Beam, and I think I go for a Whirlwind or a Calm Mind. No, I go for Calm Mind, which I should have went for the Roost, because I might have been able to live the self-destruct he's going to do, which I think spells the end of my team. Sucks. It's just like, oh my god. So it does. So guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out Dragon's channel. I will put the link to the Descript in it. You all know how to get to Serebii, so I'm not even going to bother linking that. Check out the T-Flare League, guys. It's a great site. The Doubles Frontier Brain on there. The league is open. So is the Frontier. Challenge away. Peace, guys.